Mamba mentality returns with this Air Force One, the Kobe Protro. Celebrating the late, great basketballer Kobe Bryant, this Air Force One comes in Lakers colours, but with a nice twist. Let me know what you think of this interesting pair right here. Hello, and welcome to another episode of QuickSchopes. Today we have the Air Force One Kobe Protro, and this pair is in soft yellow. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to pre the box, and what a beautiful snake skin like box this is in white with the gold Kobe signature on the front, and yeah, we've got the sheath logo there as well, which we'll see on the shoes. Let's pre the paper. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to like, leave your thoughts, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Yeah. Purchase links for these in the description, and also links to our channel sponsor, Shop AF1. More from them later. Stay tuned for the on foot. So yeah, let's start from the soles up. So we have a purple outsole with some additional details on it. We've got the sheath logo on the toe and the heel. We also have snake-like scaling around the pivot points, and we have the years of which Kobe won the NBA championship with the Lakers right there. For the midsole, we have a soft yellow midsole stitch, and we have the Kobe signature in purple right there, and the soft yellow midsole strip. And then we come to this upper. So this upper is composed of soft yellow leather, and if we start from around the toe, you'll see this soft yellow leather around the toe and on the toe box. The leather quality is beautiful, really nice, soft in the hands, very, very good quality tumbled leather. And we also have the edges of the leather in purple, a really nice detail which is throughout the shoe. Going up the shoe, you'll see that we have this same soft yellow leather on the eye stay, and at the base we have some very thick black, grey and white laces to the thickness that I like. These laces conceal a soft yellow tongue, and at the top of this tongue you'll see that we have a purple tongue tab with the sheath logo also in purple, as well as the Air Force One detailing. Taking a look at the mid portion of the shoe, you'll see that the mid panel again is in that soft yellow, very, very nice. And then we come to the swoosh. So the swoosh is the same color and quality leather as the rest of the upper. That soft yellow, very, very nice, very light. And of course we have the purple edging to that swoosh as well. Very, very nice. The foxing also consists of that soft yellow leather, as does the heel of the shoe, where instead of having a normal heel tab, we have the number 8 as the heel portion of this shoe. Taking a look inside the shoe, you'll see that we have a yellow leather sock liner, very, very nice. And then for the insole, we have Kobe on the insole right there. And this is a very interesting insole. It has a picture of Kobe and the basketball hoop on either foot, very nice. But it's also a React foam insole, and we'll delve into a little more of that later. Let me know what you think of this pair. For me, fantastic. This pair is absolutely fantastic. A lot going on in this shoe, loads of details to talk about, but let's start off with the leather. The leather quality is so, so nice. Buttery soft, butter color, excellent color right here. Really good quality materials all throughout the shoe is really nice to see. The yellow hue is quite pale, which I think works with this shoe. Compare it to the Supreme Air Max 1 which dropped in 2025 as well, whereas that's quite a harsh, bright yellow. This is more of a subtle yellow, which is more palatable in my opinion. Compare it to some of these other shoes as well. You can really see how similar this yellow is, you know, compared to the Sean Weatherspoons or the Travis Scott Air Max 1. In conjunction with that beautiful leather, we have the edge of the materials being in purple. Of course, yellow and purple, Lakers colors right there, so it just ties in so nicely together in unison. A subtle detail, a subtle nod to the Lakers, to Kobe, with that purple edge to all of the leather. It's even on the eye stay for the eyelets, very, very good. Around the 8 on the heel, of course, we'll get into that later. And of course, the perforations on the toe box features that purple inside of the holes. on the edges. Really, really good. I love this detail. The midsole and outsole of this pair combines loads of little details and Easter eggs, which is so fantastic for this pair. For example, as I said before, the sheath logo, Kobe's logo all over the toe and the heel of this pair right there, instead of the stars that you usually find on your Air Force Ones. Excellent. This scaling of the around the pivot points resembling the snake, that Mamba mentality right there, really cool. A subtle little detail, which is further compounded by the years of the Lakers wins with Kobe Bryant. The 5 championships which were won, the dates are right there on the outsole. Just nice, subtle details which really change the way that you look at this shoe. This is really something to celebrate, something to behold. And then of course, instead of having the Nike Air on the midsole, we have Kobe's signature present right there. It's really good to see a switch up. We've seen the signature on the box as well. So it's just nice. It's like it's been signed off, approved by the late great legend. Of course, it's not the first time that we've seen switch ups and details like this. For example, the Nocta Air Force One does feature the Love You Forever instead of the Air, and it has the hearts around the toe and the heel of the outsole. So we've seen details like this, but it's nice that they're here. You know me, I love a tongue tab and heel tab, and of course this pair, no exception. Let's start with the tongue tab with the sheath logo right there. A purple on purple tongue tab, very, very nice. Instead of the normal Nike branding, we've got the sheath logo present. It's a nice switch up, it's tonal. It does make you look twice at it. It goes with the outsole, of course, where the sheath logo is present on the heel and the toe. Very good in my opinion. And then the heel tab. No heel tab present. We've literally got the number 8 right there in leather. Beautiful. Beautiful switch up right there. You can clearly see that this is a different shoe, a different design, when you know it's such a drastic change. Rather than your regular Nike Air on the heel, we've got a number 8 literally in leather. Not an 8 written, the whole panel is an 8. You know, his player jersey number, excellent, excellent. This is one of the best insoles I've ever seen, ever. We've got a young Kobe Bryant there, you know, ready to take a shot. Look at his outfit. He's wearing the same kind of yellow that's all over this shoe. And if you take a look at his trousers, these pajama pants or whatever they are, it's the same pattern that is used on these laces. A really lovely touch. I like the way that the photo is across both insoles, which is so cool. But this insole is so nice, the physical properties of it. Look how thick the insole is. It's a React X foam insole, really nice, thick, comfortable. So when you're wearing it, it's a very nice feel to the shoe. Very thick, as I said. React right there in purple, and we've got the sheath logo right there as well on the heel of that insole. We've got the snake skin all over, snake skin pattern all over the insole, and then underneath you can see a visible air unit right there. This is legendary. Legendary. Really good that they've included this kind of insole on this shoe. We have a booklet outlining some of the details of this shoe. Pause, read the literature. The booklet looks very similar to the box itself. Also, there's lenticular on the inside showcasing the details of the shoe. Incredible. Fantastic. A nice little touch right there. Nice to see little booklets and things like that, little pamphlets to really describe the shoes and, you know, tell you about the product that you have bought. Last but not least, the packaging. This box is fantastic. The paper's fantastic as well. The gold detailing, you know, his signature, and of course the sheath logo and everything like that. This is an exceptional box. When it comes to the laces, these black, white and gray laces, thick laces, perfect in my opinion. Of course, they go with the trousers that he was wearing on that photo on the insole, so that's why they're there, that's why they look like that. They are thick, really thick laces, which I love. It's wild. It doesn't go with the shoe as such until you know the story, until you've seen the picture, and then you're like, oh, okay, it all makes sense. But still, fantastic. You could switch them out, however. You do get 2 additional laces. You get a yellow lace and a purple lace, both in similar hues that the shoe has. So it's not a bright yellow lace, it's that soft yellow which is all over the shoe. And of course the purple lace is the same color purple that is seen on the outsole and of the edge of that yellow right there. Excellent, excellent. These are the options that you have. Perfect. You could switch them out, however, but remember the eyelets of this shoe are quite big to accommodate thick laces. So switching to a normal lace would not be recommended. It wouldn't look too good. However, there's been a few pairs that have come out recently. The Psychic Blue with the rope laces, Hydrogenous, the grey patent pair as well. Those 3 pairs all have thick rope laces, which would definitely be accommodated in this shoe. Or you could switch out to maybe a pair from the Stadium Green or the black and white and gum pair. There's a Psychic Blue pair as well, which also has a thick lace. Not quite as thick as this, but definitely would fill up these eyelets right here. So you've got options, of course, but remember, thick laces is what you're going for with this pair due to the eyelets, and only these 3 laces come with this pair. So if you want to do a lace swap, you can do from your lace box. And of course, Shop AF1 has you covered. Check out this beautiful LA pair right here. Excellent condition, dead stock. Remember, Instagram and on eBay, not just LA, we've got LeBron as well. Chamber of Fear, Complacency, fantastic pair. You know, there's been collaborations with basketballers and stuff like that. It's not just Kobe who's had Air Force Ones. Charles Barkley, for instance, another excellent pair right there. Really, really nice. You know, pairs that you just don't see often. Shop AF1 has you covered. Pair of Rasheed Wallace, excellent, fantastic. Again, pairs that you just don't see all the time. So remember to check out Shop AF1. When was the last time you saw a pair like this? When was the last time? You let me know in the comments, when was the last time? Shop AF1 just has the gems. Has the gems, everything right there. Last but not least, another LeBron pair, and this one is one of my favorites, to be honest. I've got a pair upstairs somewhere. Excellent pair. The leather is so soft with this one. But yeah, there's so many pairs. There's much more than I've shown you. Shop AF1 is the place to go. Links in the description, and thank you, of course, for sponsoring this video. This pair fits like normal Air Force Ones. Compared to other shoes, go down half a size. Let's check these out on feet. With all that being said, a solid pair in my opinion. That's why I give these a 9.5 out of 10. This is hands down one of the best Air Forces to release this year, definitely. Excellent color, excellent details, fantastic pair. really honoring the late, great Kobe Bryant. Let me know what you think of this pair. How does it compare to the home pair that released last year, late last year? That Kobe Lakers vibe right there. Same kind of box, but all over white leather with yellow and purple details. What do you think of that one? Remember, purchase links for both in the description. I think that these release on the 24th of this month. I'm not 100% sure, but purchase links anyway for these, the white pair that I previously mentioned, and of course the black pair, which didn't drop in Europe. So purchase links for all three pairs in the description. Also, links to Shop AF1, sponsors of this video. Thank you for sponsoring. Check them out. I've been Schopes. Thank you everybody for subscribing, sharing your thoughts. It's always appreciated. Check out that Lakers pair right here. The Kobe one, of course. I've been Schopes. Signing out. See ya.